Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Todd, Southern Sipper, coming to you from, I'm on the back patio, sure you can tell. Look at this. I got to get used to this new fence, man. That sun is absolutely just, it's baking that thing. The old fence, for whatever reason, had been painted a dark red color. Now I don't know. I mean, that thing had been there for many years. So, you know, I don't know what it looked like when it was new, but this is just plain wood, and that sun is reflecting off that thing like a friggin' mirror. And looking at I do this on my phone, so looking at my screen right now, that thing, it looks like a freaking giant fluorescent light back there behind me. I spent the day today, me and Mrs. Sipper, cleaning up and not really cleaning up. We're trying to get everything all prettied up. You know, we've been here a couple of years now in this place, and we've gotten everything changed and set up, and now it's just time to start, you know, adding all those little finishing touches and make everything a little bit more attractive back here. We kind of spent the weekend doing that. That was fun. I'm gonna tell you something, children. It's freaking hot. I mean, it's hot. Now, I'll be the first one to tell you, I work outside all day, every day. So I'm acclimated. I can do this. It doesn't mean I like it. So let's just get that out of the way right now. Generally speaking, on the weekends, I would prefer to spend a bit more time in some conditioned air. I'm a big fan of it. I've said it before. Can't say enough good things about it. But you know, by the time it gets this time of day, you know, I'm so used to it that I don't know what it is out here right now, 85, 88. I'm just guessing. My watch ain't gonna tell me. I got this nifty new smartwatch. I haven't put enough time and effort into learning how to use yet. It says weather, and I'm tapping on weather. It's not doing anything. There we go. Yeah, 90. And you know, oddly enough, because I'm out in it so much, I'm not uncomfortable. So now that I've run my gob long enough, we're going to review. This is the Sunny little thing from Sierra Nevada. It is a citrus wheat ale. Comes in at 5% ABV. And I'm going to tell you right now, did zero homework on this before I came outside. Zero. So now you know everything I know. What I also know is there's a mosquito on me and my thermocells over here, but I just got it fired up. So it's got to catch up. Being a citrus wheat ale, it just says natural flavors. You know, I expect it to be pale and with a little bit of haze. Not really seeing much in the line of haze. I mean, it's nice and clear. You know, if you're seeing haze, it's because there's a little condensation on the outside of glass, which makes perfect sense given the current temperatures. It smells a little citrusy, and it does have that, you know, wheat little, you know, it's a little faint clove and banana there. That's pretty customary with these types of things. I'm always shocked, you know, when I smell that. I don't know why, you know, I would be, but I just am. Wow, that's quite nice. The one thing that I have found doing, you know, having this little channel, aside from, of course, it gives me an excuse, you know, to buy a bunch of different beers instead of sticking with of course, the list of beers I like is pretty freaking big, but, you know, going in and just being safe all the time. It forces me to run through the build your own six-pack section at Rouse's. That's my favorite place. to do it, they got the best one, and it's cold. You know, I can buy them and come straight home, stick them in the fridge, and in just a couple of minutes, you know, while I'm getting my act together, you know, I can just go ahead and bring my stuff out and do a review right then if I wanted to. Now, I'm going to tell you, the citrus in that is a really sweet orange. It is not grapefruity. It's tropical, more in the line of pineapple and orange. It's definitely a wheater. The sweetness and a little bit of banana. I'm not picking up any cloves or anything, but man, it's orangey and a little bit of banana and a little bit of pineapple, and it's super, super light on the hops. This is really, really friendly. Now, I'm enjoying that. I wish I had, honest to God, right now, I'm a bit beer poor. I just hadn't been shopping, man. I've been so busy away from here that I just hadn't run in the store. Man, this Thermacell's got to catch up, children. Come on, you can do it. Got all the faith in the world in you, little fella. Trying to think. Look, these little things. This is this sunny little thing. They've got a big little thing and a hazy little thing. There's, I don't know, there's probably 4 or 5 of them. I want to say I've reviewed a couple more of them, so I'm going to go back through everything and I'll link those, the other ones, the other little things that I've done. I'll link them and I'll stick them up here. And that way, you know, if I'm going to tell you right now, I'm old, I lose track. When you start calling several different beers some sort of little thing, I'm not going to remember if I've had that one or not. It's just not going to happen. And fortunately, I've got a video catalog I can go back through and see if I've had it and if I liked it. So when you get to be a geezer and a wheeze bag like I am, you need these sorts of references to help you keep track of what you have and have not done. I'll tell you another thing. When you reach this point in life, people will use that crap against you. You know, they'll do it. Hey, Todd, you told me you were going to bring this, that, and the other over here. No, I did not. Oh, yes, you did. Well, honest to God, I don't think that I told you I was going to give you something that I really don't want to get rid of. Yeah, I think you probably did. And, you know, they'll do that crap at work. Hey, you're the one that put that away. Where is it? Well, I don't know. Are we certain I'm the one that put it away? You know, these are the kind of things you go through when you get to be. You know what a Thermacell does not do is keep flies at bay. Not at all. And I don't know. I've talked to. Look, I've got friends. I know this might come as a shock, but I do have friends, and a lot of my friends, and myself included in this, have noticed for whatever reason, a larger crop of flies in 2024 than in years past. They've been absolutely crazy. I walked in my office at work last week one morning and opened the door, and I thought I was in a horror movie. The number of them that were in there. It took us absolutely forever to get to. I mean, we look like crazy people running around with swatters and rolled up newspapers and whatever the hell else we could find, trying to kill all these damn flies. But you know, and here they are. Now, granted, my can is over here. I don't care, but they are. Of course, when I pick it up, they fly off. But they're just covering the can. They want to get in my glass. You know, it's the old joke about the Englishman, the Frenchman, I think it is, and the Irishman. You know, but I'll just go straight to the punchline at the end. The Irishman, you know, there's a fly in everybody's glass, and the Englishman and the Frenchman pour their junk out, but the Irishman, instead of pouring it out, plucks the fly out and says, "Spit it out, you wee bastard." You know, that's the punchline. But it's a great old joke. I encourage you to look that one up, because if you can find somebody else to tell you the joke, they've probably done a far better job than I could have. So I'm going to wrap this up. But before I do, I'm going to tell you, and I'm not sponsored by these guys. They didn't send me these things. I'm just a fan of them. It's called a Freaks. I don't know how this is going to pan out. It's F-R-E-K. But it's basically, it's like a sock. I'm going to back this glass up where you can somewhat see it. And they'll fit, look, this little thing will fit, it'll cover an entire freaking wine bottle too. But you just, normally I put this on here before I start, but because I was doing a review and everybody wants to see it, and it just rolls over your glass like such. And it will keep your beer significantly cooler. Now, I've got this thing rolled down because it's bigger than my glass. I've got 3 of these. This is the original, and I'll tell you where it came from. When my son was in college, we went to visit. It was a football weekend, and my son graduated from Auburn University. We were in the campus bookstore, which is right across the street from the damn football stadium, and they were running they had a big screen TV, and it was doing nothing. It was on a loop, just advertising these things. And I thought, well, you know, I'm such a freaking stickler about glassware. I like to drink beer out of glass. I don't like drinking out of bottles and cans. I will when the situation dictates. Like, y'all know I love Mardi Gras, and it's right down the street. You can't have glass. So, you know, you got to drink out of your cans. And, you know, any kind of situation like that, if I'm going to be drinking, I'm happy to drink out of a can. But when I'm at home, boys and girls, I'm drinking out of a glass. I may be old and a redneck and all that sort of thing, but I'm not a Neanderthal, all right? So here we are. And I've got it on there upside down because my glass tapers down, and the top is narrower than the bottom. So, and you can't really tell it, but this is Sasquatch. And the reason I wanted that is because at the time there was this ridiculous TV show, Finding Bigfoot, I think was the name of it, and it was the funniest thing. Used to, man, we'd go to work, you know, and just make fun of these guys. I think the guy's name on the show was Moneymaker, like Matt Moneymakers, some crap. They'd run around the woods calling Bigfoot. Absolute riot. And they said, they'd walk around and go, oh man, this place is squatchy. So I had to have Squatch. And I jokingly told my son, hey, Jess, there's something you can get me for damn Father's Day or something. And I pointed at it. And I said, I like the Sasquatch one. Well, you know, being a young man of college age, he bought it right then. Before I left, he threw it to, here you go, happy Father's Day. Well, Father's Day was about 9 months out. So there you go. Now, y'all know how I tend to complain when I ramble on in a video, and I have been at I've been at this one now for 15 damn minutes. So I'm gonna wrap this pig up. I've enjoyed sitting here chit-chatting today. I don't get to do it much, and so, you know, I'm gonna wrap it up. And please like and subscribe. You know what? I need to learn how to say that maybe once at the beginning of a video instead of all the way here on the back end. Maybe I could pick up a few more subscribers here and there if I do that. And as always, boys and girls, please enjoy your adult malted beverages responsibly.